Alright. Hello, welcome back to Danganronpa 2 here. Let's listen to the bioscope announcement.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin! A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Two bioscope announcements in a row. That means the hanged body with the hemp bag on his head. Hyoko's suspended body. Both these bodies have been discovered at the exact same time. What is this? Hyoko and who the hell's the one wearing the hemp bag? Two victims. But when I was here earlier, I didn't see Hyoko's body. I only saw that hanged body over there. Not even 10 minutes passed. It's still alive. What is this? Impossible, impossible. Is it possible for killing
Shut the hell up!
Shut up, idiot! For now, we should lower that person wearing the hemp bag to the ground. Leaving it like that is just too sad. What about preserving the scene of the crime? Who fucking cares about that? There's a control panel for the baton lighting on the stage. You can lower the body with that. That one. Biko ran over to the wing of the stage and pressed the button on the control panel. With a motorized sound like the growl of a starving beast, the baton lighting slowly descended. When it descended enough for us to reach it, we all worked together to lower the body. Now let's take out the hemp bag, okay? Even though I expect it, I still want to confirm that reality. Under the hemp bag, there was a denying that face I saw belonged to Ibuki. It's all my fault. If I did a better job watching over Ibuki. You're wrong. It's not your fault, Mikon. No matter how you feel, the one at fault is... Jeez, it feels like someone died here or something. So you finally showed up. The root of all evil. How dare you call your big brother the root of all evil? I even went to the trouble of bringing everyone here for you. Bringing everyone?
Are you kidding me?
What the hell's going on here?
That is impossible!
Ibuki and Hyoko. So the two people who have been killed. Oh, there. That's not all. I lost some of the others who were at the hospital. The others. Looks like another serious incident has occurred. While I was unaware. I can't believe it. They just a horrible thing. Nagano Kana, are you okay? Of course. What do you mean,
No
of course?
way!
Are you talking about the spare disease? Jeez, you guys, that stuff's totally over. Over? Yeah, I got bored. It's not relevant to the plot anymore, so... that plot point's over now. Don't worry about it. It just didn't happen. Nothing. It's not really important. For that silly reason? And now the killing has started. There's no need to keep that motive around anymore. Yeah, that despair disease is gone. Don't worry about it anymore. Don't worry.
Say?
What the heck? That's impossible. How can you spread disease and cure it so easily? Who cares about the nitty details? What matters is that it's cured. So, let's get back to our main topic and proceed as usual.
Monokuma file! See ya later!
I'm going to the class trial to investigate.
This cannot be.
Again? We have to do this again? We have no choice. Like last time, if this means one of us killed these two, then we cannot let this be. Why do we have to do this? That won't change anything. We have to do this. If we don't do anything, we'll all be executed.
What do you yearn?
Abandon your overdependent and complaints this instant. Those have no place in this world. But what about Nekomaru? What's happened to him? If he's not gonna participate this time. Is that even allowed? Nekomaru. Huh? That's strange. I'm crying. What happened to me? It looks like lingering after effects of the despair disease. It's nothing for you to worry about. Are you okay? Fortunately, it seems like I have nothing to worry about. Since you have large disease, your effects could be lies, maybe. Please leave Nekomaru to me. Everyone must focus on investigating, so I must do my very best. I will definitely bring back Nekomaru and win everyone's trust. It seems we should leave Nekomaru to Monomi. What about guarding this area? Do we still need it? I'll stay. I still don't really feel good. It's better if I stay here too, right? I should perform the autopsy again, right? Then I'll leave that to you. I'll get started, so we can end this nightmare for good. That's right. We need to end this. We need to finish this once and for all. I know there's no way we can believe that one of us did this, but for those two's sake, we need to find the truth. And then, we need to end this nightmare once and for all. Alright.
Huh?
Like, I've been putting up this for a while. But, why is it like so damn hot in here? I hate being hot. Because their clothes are smothering. God, I just can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place. And so, Kazuchi left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints, but it really is hot. In fact, it's sweltering hot. Why is it this hot? No, before that, I should Monokuma file first. There are two victims this time, Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Tsunoji. Ibuki Miyoda's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no other external injuries. Hiyoko Tsunoji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp object tool. It appears her death was instant. Not sure how a slit throat would be instant death, but just go along with it, okay? What the? Is this it? I know the cause of death from the beginning, so this is gonna be a useful clue. Strange. Why did the killer kill two people? Huh? I mean, the more you kill, the more clues you leave, right? So I don't really think it's necessary to kill two people and take that kind of risk. I agree with that. Or was there a reason they had to kill two people? A reason for killing two people? Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so I will definitely find the truth behind this case. That's what I think. Seriously, I'd prefer if you had a little more competent sounding catchphrase. I already talked about it. I mean, that is as competent as you can be, as I think. Jeez, does our protagonist know we're in a video game? I mean, Chiaki obviously does, but our protagonist does not know that at all. And nothing, sir, with technology. You could type in 2 + 2 enough calculators, and eventually you wouldn't get 4. You could absolutely do it. You know, maybe it's in like a base 3 mode, and then you get 11. But yeah, like you could type in 2 + 2 enough calculators, and you wouldn't get 4 on every single one of them. But yeah, and also maybe you got an AND gate or an XOR gate or something, some pure logic chip broken on that calculator. You wouldn't get 4 if that's broken. Regardless, let's actually do the investigation around the ranting. Alright, Ibuki. Ibuki's body lay on top of the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. What's on Ibuki's feet? Oh. Well, I know what that means. I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, then the blood belongs to someone else. Wonder who that could belong to.
Damn right.
Hey, Algebra, can I talk to you for a sec? You've already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know it's Ibuki, because of the head bag, though. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Like,
which means Ibuki must have died before Kyoko was tied up.
Well,
That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma files done, so I'm really sure who died first. It's true, their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma files done, but I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki is climbing the stepladder on her own, so after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed the stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, it's possible. Because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it does explain Hyoko's death afterwards. Two different deaths happened at the same time. There's no coincidence. The stepladder is the door outside. This must be a stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. Is this a bloodstain? It looks like some bloodstain. There's blood around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then this must be Hyoko's blood. Yep, that's the only thing I think of. A bloodstain that belongs to Hyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does that mean? Well, I guess we're giving that away. Just for free. Hyoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped up against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she's been forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. Huh? But why is Hyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono is all shoveled, and her sash is tied from the front. Did the killer do this too? But when did the killer kill Hyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hyoko's body there. If that's the case, Hyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before they came back here. But that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible the killer killed Hyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? Even if it's possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
hey!
Hey, Hajime, you have a minute? No, you're in the way. I don't wish to be in your way, but there's something I really need your help with.
Actually,
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Himiko's kimono. So I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want to search inside Himiko's kimono.
why?
That's exactly it. Well, it'd be a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know. Don't mess me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead? Fine, if you don't want to do it. I'll just ask someone else.
Yeah.
Akane!
Hey,
Hey, what's up? Well, somehow what you do for me. It looks like something inside Himiko's kimono. So, can you
What?
feel around for a bit? Huh? I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Himiko's kimono, right? Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a
Now then.
wonderful thing. Let's see. Akane reached the duct tape, binding Hyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono. Damn it, she's tied up tight. I can't really reach it with my hand.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. There's something. Is this what you're looking for? Is this a key?
perhaps.
It looks different than the key to the cottage. So this may be the key to her motel room. Her motel room key?
But
If her key was so deep inside her kimono, it'd be hard to remove. It's very unlikely that the killer tampered
Isn't that
with
right?
this evidence. Because if this is a trap, they would have put it more towards the front of her kimono, so we'd notice it easier. Which means we conclude that this is something Hyoko had after all along. Okay.
hey,
And also, it's not like adding that or anything. But if you looked like you were curious about the condition of Hyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's what we're investigating. It's true. There are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all of those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is
see?
the way that they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they're trying to hide the wound on Hyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck? I don't know if that's true intention, but I guess it's still a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compressed, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. A sea of blood, eh? 2 dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. Oh my god, there's blood everywhere. More stuff here? There's a candle. This massive candle position near the front of the stage. The dull light in the video must be coming from this candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used normal stage lighting. Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? That hemp bag, upon further inspection, there's a Monokuma decal in fabric. It looks like this is just a normal bag. It came from the movie theater. It's the rope that was tied to the baton lighting on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. From what I can tell, it looks like regular length of rope with no natural features. But despite that, this music venue has a storage room. There shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, was it taken from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it in from there? That means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it would be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? I just noticed a little something. It's okay if I confirm it. Excuse me, Mikon, do you have a minute? What's happening? There's something I wanted to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yeah, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hung herself. You're right. Yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. Just as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. Alright. Anything else here? Yes. The curtain. There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. The curtain is not wide enough. It can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. The curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It's probably taken from the furniture section of the supermarket. See? The back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like a curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying that someone took the time to actually bring that curtain to the supermarket? If they went that far, this is probably something that the killer really needed for the crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. Alright. 4 things here. About the pole, no? We looked at Ibuki's body, right? Yeah. Oh, it's a thermostat here, okay. This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right. You might not be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around with this a little, like so. Is it running as a heater? It's over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, now I know why it's so hot. I better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things off a little. And then, what about this? there's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use the control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's hanging body. Speaking of lighting, the video of the music venue I saw had a dim candlelight ambience to it, and it didn't look like this lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason that it would have inconvenienced them?
So you have appeared.
I see. So you've noticed too, Fiend. Noticed, huh? So you didn't notice. Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that apparent item? Look at the baton lighting. You mean that? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting. So you finally noticed. But I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton light one more time.
I can see it!
And there's no
like
need.
4 dark devas of
Golden Hawk
destruction!
Chubby. Now it's time for you to take flight. Ha! Feast your eyes upon the brave soul of my 4 dark divas of destruction. A hamster launched himself from Gundam's hand and ramped to the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. It started running around the stuck slip paper in rapid circles, and then the paper fluttered downward and was deftly caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder. Wow, that's amazing. I've never seen a hamster do tricks. They are my 4 dark divas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. So, what's the paper? It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells scribed onto it. It appears to be nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt. It's some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how you think about it, it's too unnatural. More? I guess I talked to Chiaki. With her arms crossed, a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped, it's just dirty.
Hey, hey.
Dirty. See? Take a close look at the floor.
See?
If you look closely, you're right, there's a smudge, as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. It's a bloodstain?
Yep.
Well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Kyoko's neck was slashed not far from here. Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it? If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped up the bloodstain. As long as the body's nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off the bloodstain. So, what was the killer trying to hide? The shower remains of the machine are spread over the floor.
I see.
That appears to be the surveillance
This
camera
too
unit.
must be the will of causality.
Kazuchi put it in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here?
Well,
What do you mean? Even if they are not being recorded, there is no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of the camera. So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. They has to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this? Then, what was the thing I saw? I guess we should talk to everybody here. Hey, Mikon. If only I had noticed sooner, Kabuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realize Buki was missing?
After leaving Nagito's room, I went to the on-call and that's when it came to me. I should go check on everyone in the hospital and how everyone in the hospital's doing one more time before I go to sleep. And so I went to the patient's rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital.
So that's what happened.
And then I saw Furiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. That reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby.
That's a long story.
I'm sorry, it's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you, because we've been together since this morning.
You're right. We were together until you went to the on-call room.
That's right. We were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I do my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please, spare my life at least.
What happened to not doubting me?
Something like this.
It's happened once again. Two of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it. This is the place where Ibuki sang for Fuyoko. Hiyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now those two are no longer here. Such a tragedy.
I understand how you feel, but please hold yourself. Two of our friends were killed. That's all the more reason we can't leave this alone, right?
So just as I thought.
We must do this for them, for the sake of the two who have fallen.
Did you direct your gaze to the brave statue of my four dark demons of destruction? Alright. Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Yeah. Don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my heart starts shaking. That's weird. There's no way. I've got that kind of weakness. It'll probably go away if I battle a strong dude. But Nekomaru's not here. Nekomaru will definitely come back. You're right.
Hajime.
This might not be imprudent, but of me to ask, but will you listen to what I have to say? I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? So what? Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind this incident, for the sake of deciding and dedicating my body to an even greater hope.
Wow.
No. Why? Don't make her pee myself, no! This guy's trying to confuse us. There's no way I'm gonna tell him what he wants to know. I see. That is disappointing.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, take a look at this.
Huh?
What? Look in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's broken. What happened to it?
Like...
If something like this was in front of the door, you'd think it might be a really big clue. Why would
Hey.
this be a clue? Or a kid's music venue? If it won't open, the only thing we can do is force the way through.
I wonder if that's really be possible. Out of the four of us, two of us are girls, you know?
No, it doesn't matter if you can do it or not. We have to try. Let's go. We'll all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go! After we get a single, we charge into the door at full speed, full force. The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the four of us charged into the door. When I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't even have a lock at all. Huh?
I get it.
This door is not being pushed open. Is this the shape of the handle? If a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? You mean you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? Broke the drumstick on the floor in the front of the door should prove that. then how is the killer able to get out? I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This door's the only entrance. If they locked the door from the side, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside. Maybe. The killer was still inside when he broke the door to the music venue. And they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us. You know, don't they use tricks like that in a lot of mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere. Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door of the music venue? Huh. Like I said, that might
Listen to the
possible,
whole
but...
story.
I heard what you two were discussing.
Shocking, that was kind of a
Well?
cool entrance.
Besides broken drumstick, I also discovered something interesting.
What is it?
Look, there's a weird glob where the left and right door touch, see?
You're right. What is this? I think it looks too firm to
Yep.
think it's rubber.
Yep, it doesn't look like rubber at all. But
As soon as she said that, Chuck went down, scraped some of the semi-transparent glob with her finger. Why are you putting that in your mouth?
it smells like workshop chemicals.
Workshop.
And this chewiness. I see. This thing may be maybe a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened to this, it might possibly apply directly and smoothly in the gaps of the door.
What are you talking about?
Just I thought, it tastes nasty.
Chuck smelled the glob with her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, is it okay to consider that this some kind of clue, right? Alright. What's left here? Staff only, I guess? Storage room? This door says staff only. Looks like inside the storage room. I might as well investigate here too. There's a lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. It's like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. It feels somewhat depressing. Not for last time. It feels like there are less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? Probably because I've never even been in this room, so... There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorations. This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf looks like wallpaper. There's a lot of stickers pasted all over the front side of this wallpaper. And this edge of the wallpaper, it looks a little torn, but what does that mean? Okay, so that's gonna be where the, thing, the mezzanine thing up here, the light mezzanine, whatever. That's where that's gonna come from. You can see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. No, I want Nagito. Nagito, did you come here and investigate the storage room too? I just want to confirm what you're thinking. Is it that, or is he trying to stand guard here? So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped-over stepladder on stage, the duct tape binding Hiyoko. That probably all came from the stage at the storage room. There might be other things in the storage room that are used for this crime. You always tend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just gonna end up being on the killer side, right? I'm not siding the killer, you know. I am just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. That's the main reason why this case is really special. Huh? But I can't say for certain, though. What's this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense. I still don't quite understand the details of what happened. If you can explain to me in detail, I think I'll be able to give you some useful information. Really? You might have confused us again instead. You don't want to find the truth, you just want to make us suffer. That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy. I won't even mind when I die. That's just the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. Huh? What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll rely on my gut feeling. Gut feelings. You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. After he said that, Nagato walked out of my sight. Movie theater. Why the sudden interest in the movie theater? I guess that's everything important in the storage room. I guess I should go back to this venue. Alright, with this, we might be able to close. We might be close to finishing. We might be close to finished investigating the music venue. We might be close to finished investigating. There's no way it's grammatically correct. Whatever. But I still need to talk to Mikon. I need to make sure I get those autopsy results from her. How about Mikon? Have you found anything by now? To tell you the truth, it's very inconclusive. It's not my fault. The music venue's just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Because of the heat, is that possible? If a body's overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death. I see. This might have been the killer's goal. They covered the time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird. Even if this heat this killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. Yeah, first Ibuki, then Hyoko. And that's why Ibuki has Hyoko's blood on her shoe. As long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking it for the other murders. Huh? Imitation murder. Huh? You know Hajime? I thought everyone already knew. It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killings. It's common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the order of the killing order and the way they are killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. That movie.
Instincts.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people. The goal of an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that? Excuse me, if this really is an imitation of that movie, then it's possible that one more person might have been killed.
Must be the will of
It is certainly conceivable if the killer wishes to complete the imitation. Hold on a second. What are you talking about? An imitation murder? One person might have been killed. Are you guys worried that means there's another victims? Then no worries. These gotta hand fast. A bunch of people get killed at once. I'm a really cautious fella, so I'm prepared for countermeasure. On this killer trip, the blackened can only kill a maximum of 2 people. Huh? You mean that another rule? Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the blackened kill is victory, right? This new will prevent that. Making sure you slam it to your tiny brains. If it's a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings? Sister here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just wanted to confirm one of the rules to class trial. I see. As expected, you're very strict about games. I don't consider this a possibility at all, and I didn't really think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers? Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean 2 killers exist at the exact same time. But we can only vote for one person, right? If we can only choose one based on majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory. Yep, you're right. So what happens in that case?
What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2? Or 4 incidents that overlap one another? Shut up! It's okay. I'll make sure something like that never happens. Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time. So it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
I don't like this.
Fine. That's right. There's always one killer at a given time. If they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, you've given me such a huge hint. You should maybe say it. Can't remember brains not to be honest, maybe. I should shut up and go back to the cave. I see. So there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. And the way the 3rd game does this is that the 2nd murder doesn't matter. It's only the investigation of the 1st murder here. Which technically that's still in doubt here, because you don't know if Ibuki was killed first or Hyoko. But Monokuma said they're both the same killer, so. Anyways, with this, I guess it narrows things down a little. Yep, that makes things easier. Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people, it means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that, and it sounds strange to me. What do you mean by imitation?
Could it be? You haven't seen it?
Seen it? Seriously? Seen what?
Like I said,
Oh
that
my.
movie. When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets.
Then the imitation is... Of course. It is an imitation of that
Well?
movie.
Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it.
As if they copied the movie. I see. Now I can mention something about that. Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings. You should come by later, too. I'll go there first, wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. Hope. Who wants to go hope?
I see. So you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch the movie before the class trial starts.
Looks like I need to do that.
Then I should go in too. There's a place someone to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital, for sure. The first victim of Ibuki was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place. Thanks to this fair disease, we could not go there for some time.
She was right. It might be a good thing for me to investigate the hospital, too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hyoko's death, I should try going with the motel. There's still lots of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. Alright, let's go to the theater first. Oh, speaking of which, we should probably check our pad. Cool.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come. This means you noticed it too, right? This case this time is an imitation case, in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know, I haven't watched the movie yet. I see. Then you should really watch this movie first. Manager, customer's
Did you call
here!
me? What?
Huh? Hajime's customer?
What are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I already knew you wanted to see it all along.
That's why the Sunder Hajime looks like.
Then you're a really tough guy. You were so devoted to being a Sunder, you even bought that sticker for 1.5 million mono coins. You paid 1.5 million mono coins for a sticker? It's nothing. In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid 1.5 million mono coins for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you Nagito? Stop it. But my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took out the sticker. See this one? I'm sorry, that's poor, stupid.
That's...
You bought this for 1.5 million mono coins? But in the end, you're still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me the invitation ticket. Okay, here you go. It already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only in effect today this time. By the way, I give you I give away one ticket per person. You have one chance to watch for free. I've already stamped today's day on ticket, so you'll be able to cheat. Don't worry, I plan
Look
to watch
forward
it
to
once.
it, okay?
Then I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please, wait a bit, okay? Hey Hajime, about the invitation ticket. I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason. Just think of it as a protective charm. I guess I should wait till Monokuma finishes his preparations. Huh. Oh, the tote bag's gone. That reminds me. That item should be on top of the counter. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with the decal of Monomi's face on it. Huh? Did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag. Useful for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item. No person can have it. If the tote bag's gone, that means...
This?
Well there, we're used to buy that tote bag. Well, too bad. Sorry, sold out.
You're
Sell
so
it to.
stupid.
Stupid. There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that reveals what a killer is. What about it? I already said that there was only one because it's a limited item, right? It's not limited to one. It's more like limited to one person.
Hey,
What's the difference? When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to make customers want surprises. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off.
well now.
Now that I should forget that I carelessly made a
Now
sneaky
then.
dog. Looks like preparations are complete, so please head to the theater
Can't
right
wait!
away.
I can't wait!
This is exciting! Exciting! Alright. I apologize to keep you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D will be screening shortly. From that title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D sounds
Now then,
so half-assed.
please relax and enjoy the film.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates. One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise, and was whisked away to Monomi's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monomi, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monomi scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monomi scarecrow hanged herself and died. He also met a Monomi lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows. He also met a Monomi tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monomi, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Man, movies are the best. The drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues for each hand.
So,
Now then, let's begin the class trial. I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe this situation. How was it? Actually, I have to ask. I totally expect your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I have ever seen. Is it okay to call that a movie? But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah. Just like I said, the characters who were killed in that movie matched the victims in this case. Buki's death by hanging matched Scarecrow's death in that movie. Not just that, but Hyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death too.
What?
It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer's upset right now. Or if the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, then they should be upset right now. Upset about it, but I don't even think that's true. Alright. So let's go to the cottages next, and then we'll end at the hospital. Or motel, or whatever it's called. I just remembered, I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't know where Hyoko's room is. It might best just ask someone.
So you have appeared.
You are here. Come on out. Huh? Are you talking to me? I can see you. Do you really think you can hide your presence like that? I was trying to hide in the first place. Hey, so which room is
Listen
Hyoko's
well.
in? Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever gods you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers?
Damn right.
Hey, Ajime, can you explain to me again? What happened when you first discovered Buki's body? It was the same when I found it with you guys. Buki's body was hanging from baton lighting. However, there was no body discovered announcement made. That's why I went to go get you guys. I met Chiaki at the motel, and when we were there about to go to the music venue, we met with Mikon and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance to the door went open for some reason. So we had no choice but to break down the door and discover Hyoko's body was suddenly there too.
Hey.
Yeah, that's what happened. This is the most important part. When you arrived at the hotel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall... Did you hear me? A body was found.
A body?
Could it be? Do you intend to spread the lies, Nagito, in order to keep us all? Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami. So Kazuchi and Sonia didn't appear, huh? You think that's just suspicious? Well, Hyoko was killed. Between the time you saw Yuki's body and when you broke down the door, right? So obviously those are the two most suspicious, since they weren't with us. That might be it, but while you're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikon panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what's going on, and she said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up
Well,
and looked
yeah.
for Ibuki, huh? Yeah, while we were circling the island. We came to the motel and saw you guys here. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island? No. Went to the movie theater, and that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. I didn't plan off an alibi because I didn't run anyone. It's the reason for you to doubt me. This time, the time that Mikon and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there was no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around that pillar with duct tape. It's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after the music venue. But the fact that Hiyoko was killed and we discovered her body... you still doubt me? Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that deserve being doubted for. So don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. But how am I supposed to know if I can beat Halo before the concrete hardens? Jeez. This guy make a terrible YouTuber. Anyways, I need to know in advance what I have to do to end up like that. Ah. I just want to beat Halo before I got encased in concrete, but fine. Alright, it opened, just as I thought. This key was Hyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. So, Hyoko's staying here. She only stayed a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like a room. I feel a little conflicted.
Oh my!
Huh? Did the door open? Yeah. Hyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What, something happened? No, it is just... I'm starting to believe. It might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? The moment Hyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious
However-
against you, right? Her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her own room. She had another reason. Besides disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her own room? Her kimono. Her kimono. Yesterday I went to talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She got the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at that time, and then I saw it. Hyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mihiro is no longer with us, so... I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't
You
tie her
are right.
kimono? Huh. The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it might have been a very serious issue for her. Hyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mihiro. That Mihiro kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her
Perhaps.
own. She probably couldn't forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mihiro taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What'd you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful.
Oh
Also,
no.
shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
And that is what
It
she kicked me out.
cannot be.
Could it be? Hyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her Or, whatever. Kimono or whatever. I can't imagine she was abducted by someone. So, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident? Or was someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone. And I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation. Nobody knew? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. Yep, something's definitely wrong there. Anything else here of relevance? I doubt it. There's a sink, a bed. Bed's messed up. It doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. Really? There's more, okay. I guess we can look at the sink. There's a mirror here, but small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that someone made a mess of a room, and I don't think she's forced to be abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find an important clue. Oh well. Now I can leave? I had to look at the sink. That was a sink? Okay. Whatever. Alright, and it's probably on the left, but it's probably quicker right now. Oh well. Just need to go to the hospital here. Hey, Chiaki.
Well?
It feels like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only really been a few days. Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera yet, right? Oh yeah. So? I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Did you get this from this shady-looking alley where all the machines were lined up? Yeah, I just tweaked a little. Then, if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too? No, it's possible. Original surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are used as part of the same unit. That video that was filmed over the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. That video that was filmed on the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor. But if I left it like that, we wouldn't be able to communicate, so I decided to stop the cameras. So that's how you guys are able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. Even if you bring the same model, camera, or monitor, you'll be able to hear that signal. Meaning, even though a surveillance camera exists, it would be impossible to broadcast with it. However, I didn't just swap cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I had done that, we would be able to use it. You're right, you did work on that. What's left in the lobby? I guess the monitor? Sure. There's a surveillance camera unit on top of the reception desk. As long as the music venue's surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's possible to broadcast with this.
Hajime.
There's something I wanted to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, correct? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera? Oh, I wanted to ask you that too. But it'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could be recorded. But it's only good for household functions. Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were using just candlelight. There was a rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that, there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and headbag on their head had appeared. But I didn't know who it was because their face was covered. But now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder, and without any hesitation, she climbed that stepladder on her own free will, and then she grabbed that rope and, well, that's all I saw. The candlelight being used
must have been stuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden, and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, so if the candle goes out, obviously nothing would show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from Machine Alley is a real old model.
Well,
Hold on. At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hip bag was Ibuki, right?
Yeah? You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her.
Hey.
Trying to make it in time. Still, if she could climb a step on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki?
There's no doubt Ibuki climbed a step on her own, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt.
If so,
No.
Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just pause the game and think in the pause screen like everybody else does during these, decision don't nod simulator games. Jeez. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily.
oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there now.
Actually, she just ran away all of a sudden. She said in the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking it, but did you seem a little upset? I want to check out Ibuki's room as well. Hey, Kane. It looks like there's no room. There shouldn't be anybody inside. Okay. What do you want, Kane?
now then.
I'm fine, feeling back to normal self. Hey, Hajime, help me out with discovery. You can touch my boobs and you win. What? She was barely bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if you're still feeling the after effects. It should beat me up. She beat me up and said that out loud.
Hey,
Anyway, why are you here? I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like you're out of stock. It looks like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more than empty rooms.
Yeah.
Wearing gowns? Yep, that's right. If we got wearing one, so the only one left is the one Agato's wearing. If I have no choice, I should use Agato's. It's a unisex size, so I'd probably fit into it. Hold on. What happened to the gown you were wearing? Huh? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Wearing someone else's clothes is even grosser. No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mikon back in the music venue. Crap, I gotta go soon. Well, I hope it's okay since I are investigating music venue, but leave her on guard duty was a really stupid idea. Oh, okay. There's a conference room here. What about the on-call room? This isn't a room for patients. It looks more like an on-call room for a hospital staff. But all this cluttered medical equipment makes it look like a storage room. If this is the only on-call room, working at a hospital must be tough work. So if a room like this exists, that means there used to be people here, right? It's just, what the heck is going on this island? There's a bed here. It's a bed. It resembles one of the patient's rooms, but these are probably for breaks. Now's not time to rest. I should get back to investigating. Okay, I guess there's nothing here. Alright, the conference room. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything.
Hey.
Where's the switch? Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there? If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What's fully exposed? Hey, Hajime. If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke out my eyes. Bummer. Troll fail. No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes just a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
Hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it. I got it.
See?
Got what? The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out the light. There's a projector here, so they're probably careful about light shimmering through. See? A black curtain that blocks light. It's also long enough to project to the floor. It's perfect. A black light blocking curtain. That's why it's so dark. So, is something wrong? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's secret. She's upset. But still, what's all this about? That bit about it being embarrassing if I looked and troll fail. I just wanted to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? I guess we're done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place. Well, I can't move on to a different place because we've got the bells.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! I'll see you soon!
It's already time. So this again. I need to go to that place. Again. But now's not time to be a coward. The reason Buki and Hyoko became victims in order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go. Oh, cool, our pet thing's evolving. Cool. I guess. Everyone heard the announcement and gathered in front of Monokuma Rock, and soon enough...
Welcome!
Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial? Hey, jerk, hold it right there.
Such a dumb child.
What? Don't get in the way. You're a little dumb sister who should have few brain cells. My brain works just fine, okay? It's a circuit board. And my circuit board works like a normal circuit board, okay?
Hey!
Jeez. And Monokuma, what'd you think of Maru? I see. So you got to avenge him. Avenge? That sounds like he died. Sounds like you say.
Anyway.
Since Nekomaru is unfortunately ill today, let's just say he's absent. Now then, I gotta go
I
first.
won't let you.
Hold on, I want you to escape.
Hey!
Did you hear what he said? Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru's dead. He's trying to piss us off. Of course he's not dead. There's no way. Not a million years.
Well...
More importantly, it's best we worry about ourselves for right now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. Why are you so excited about that? Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice to prevail.
What do you yearn for?
What are you saying, fiend? You'll find out soon enough.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right. We stepped onto the escalator and ascended towards the gaping maw of Monokuma Rock. And that's when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed our lined up silhouettes keep getting smaller and smaller. I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I'll be able to press forward. And it's also the escalator. And the people behind me. And you can't really turn around on an escalator. But then, once everybody was inside, Monokuma's rock. The elevator began its steep descent as usual. But nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. And when it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. The elevator door slowly opened, and almost tantalizingly so. Light poured through from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness, and I walked into that place. My, it feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats.
Well, two people got killed at the same time, and Nekomaru's not here either. Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should fight him.
Why bother?
Well,
What?
now.
Now then, let's begin! It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy to your heart's content. And so, the current to the third class trial was about to open. Ibuki Momoda, the old musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker for our group. When I was with her, all my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Hiyoko Tsunoji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. But she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with the hero's death. The person who killed those two is among us. I definitely can't believe it. But whether I believe it or not is relevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out, no matter the cost. For our sake, for our friend's sake, for Ibuki and Hiyoko's sake. And so, the current to the third class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, filling with hope and despair, has begun. Alright. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode of Danganronpa here. I'll see you guys in the next one. We'll do the class trial. I guess equip the cheat code ability. Time doesn't decrease. Cool. Oh, it's the same as, oh god, what was her name? The alter ego girl. Or guy. Guy, girl, girl, guy. Chihiro? Yeah, Chihiro. Alright. But yeah, I'll see you guys when we do the class trial. Until then, peace.